Hi, I'm MJ Hecox here at Leopold's, where we pair our bottles with books. So this month's recommendation is a Chilean Pais. So Pais is a really fun grape. Sometimes in the US we call it the mission grape, but it's light and it's smoky, and you can drink it with a bit of a chill. It's really lovely to pair with gamey foods because this red wine won't overpower the meal. It's also a really fun wine because winemakers tend to let it grow wild. And so you can see on the label that there's someone climbing a ladder, and that's to harvest the grapes. So if you are a Pais grape vine owner, you may be climbing walls and ladders and all sorts of crazy situations to harvest your grapes. These vines are over 200 years old, which usually fetches a super premium price. But this bottle is $25. It's absolutely delightful, and we think you'll enjoy.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to this month's edition of Cooking with the Cap Times, featuring Chef Manu, Kholov of Silk Road. I'm Chris Murphy, I'm the audience director, and I'd like to thank everyone who's joining us here tonight, both those of you who are watching at home and the Cap Times members who are here with us in person. If you're watching from elsewhere and you'd ever like to join us here to enjoy the finished dish and a glass of wine, all you need to do is become a Cap Times member, and you can do that by going to membership.captimes.com, contributing any amount, and then watch your email for future invitations. Want to make sure you know too about our almost brand new food newsletter, The Corner Table, that we debuted a couple weeks ago. If you get that, you can stay up to speed on all of our excellent Madison food reporting, and you can get that, it's free, by going to captimes.com/newsletters. Before I go any further tonight, I need to thank our sponsors. The first one is our official kitchen sponsor, Kesnick's, where we're here tonight, like we are every month, enjoying their beautiful space and facilities. Those of you watching from home, you should know that if you've got any kitchen needs, you can come here to Kesnick's to fulfill them. They are open to the public, and it's a great spot to come. Our official wine pairing sponsor is Leopold's. Those of you watching at home just saw a video featuring their sommelier about the wine that she chose to pair with tonight's dish. You should stop by sometime to grab your own bottle of wine, enjoy their great book selection, or grab a cup of coffee. Should know too that you can win a bottle of that wine if you're watching at home tonight just by asking questions. If you put those into the chat during the Zoom, I'll be monitoring the chat throughout the evening, and then I'll share those questions with Chef Kholov and Lindsay Christians, and at the end of the evening we'll pick our favorite question, and that person will just come by Leopold's to pick up a bottle of wine. So keep the questions coming. Also want to thank too our official video sponsor, which is Hinckley Productions, for making the live stream possible tonight. Now, without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to our own Lindsay Christians, who is our outstanding food editor at the Cap Times. Please give her a warm welcome.
Thank you, Chris. Yay! Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Welcome everybody. Welcome, Manu. Oh, so glad to have you.
Assalamu alaikum. That's hello in my language.
Oh, I love it.
Amazing. Thanks so much for having me. Lindsay,
absolutely.
and everyone. Thank you.
So first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself and your restaurant. Tell us about Silk Road.
Well, my full name is Manuchehr Kholov. Friends and family calls me Manu. About my food and my restaurant, I've been here about 3 years, and I've always been craving to have my food around Madison. Mm-hmm. There is no place having Central Asian. There is Mediterranean restaurant others, but not Central Asian. So I decided to bring this type of cuisine to Madison and introduce them what we eat in all my country, and what type of food, what type of meats, the techniques we cook. And today I decided to cook quails, which is a delicacy. It's a small bird. It's cooked different ways. Today we're gonna roast it.
Nice.
And I hope the guests will enjoy it.
Yeah. One of the things that I think is lovely about the quail, I mean, it's bird, so you know it has some things that remind you of a chicken, but it's so little.
It is.
It's really fun to. I think it's gonna be fun to cook.
Yep, it is gonna be fun, and it's pretty easy than it looks. Cooking it, and the taste is really different. Some people try it, they say it tastes close to duck.
Oh, okay.
Or sometimes when the chicken roasted and the quail roasted, they say they taste similar, but for me it's totally completely different flavor.
Yeah.
So we'll try it today.
Nice.
and present to our guests.
So you said that Madison has Middle Eastern food, there's Mediterranean food, but not Central Asian food.
No.
Can you give us a sense of what makes it different? What makes it like special as opposed to those two cuisines?
So first of all is the unique dishes. We
Okay.
have starting with presentations, the plates. You've been in our place and you saw. So our plates, for example, they're from Uzbekistan. The tablecloth are from Uzbekistan as well, and desserts and other lentils, they from Turkey. But the food mantu, one of them, which is dumplings in English.
Yeah.
I all the time tell people or customers that they're dumplings, but not the Chinese type.
Okay.
So they're different. They're big. They're thinly doughed. They're not thick. The second is the plov. The plov is only in my country. There are 70 types of plovs.
Okay.
70 types, and each cook they cook by their own way. So even though you're gonna be studying for years, you're not gonna make the same plov they make it.
What is a plov?
The rice dish.
Okay.
I think.
Okay, yeah, like pilaf. Okay.
But we have the Afghani version because it's more kind of in terms of dietary, it's easier to eat because the way how we cook plov in our country, it's a mix of two type of oil.
Ooh.
It's sunflower oil and plus we call zagir. It's I don't know how it's in English, but that's what we call zagir, and it's really hard.
Ooh.
We're trying to have it soon because we've seen that the people love kobili palav, it's called Afghani dish, and those two things. First of all, the third one is the kebabs.
Oh yeah.
The kebabs we saw people cook different ways, but we cook only on fire because the taste of fire is different. It makes that smoky flavor than just grilling it on a stove. Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, let's get started. Where do you want to start?
We're gonna start with marinating right now. So our birds are all clean from cavities.
So let's bring this over here so we can see them a little.
Yeah.
And what have you done to prepare the birds?
So the bird, if the people bought it, it's solid. I just cut it. So from back, you can cut it with scissor and open it. You can even cook it same, the whole. But I just want to make sure that the cavities are clean. You can put some salt.
Yeah. She just said, "Aw."
It is teeny tiny.
It's a tiny bird.
It
It reminds me a little bit of a frog. Like it's.
Calls it spatchcocked.
Yes, it's spatchcocked. Yes.
So basically, this is how it looks. We opened it. It's salted before because I wanted to. We have short time, so usually it's ideal if you marinate it overnight. You will get all those flavor of pomegranate, garlic, salt and stuff, but at least I put salt earlier to get some flavors on it. But right now we're gonna start with smoking.
Okay. If you serve this at the restaurant, how many birds per person typically? Like 1.5 or?
It's gonna be either 2 or either 1
Okay.
because 1 it would be I don't know. For some people it might be enough, but when you start eating 1, it has a lot of teeny tiny bones. A lot. So it's exciting. You have to eat it with hand, not with fork, not with knife, just with hand. It takes time,
Okay.
but you will enjoy it. But if people request like 2 birds, we can give them extra birds. So
That's true.
that's
Okay.
what we're planning. Right. We're gonna smoke right now
Just tell me. No, that's not
some coriander seeds. You can put like 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
Then we got cumin seeds. Again, 2 tablespoons. Some salt, not a lot, just a little bit.
It looks pink.
Yeah, salt, I think, right?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. We're gonna smoke it for just couple minutes. The moment it starts smoking, it means that it's ready.
Okay.
You will also feel the smoke.
Yeah. No oil in the
No.
pan. Yeah.
No oil.
Yeah. So this is going to be very aromatic, I would imagine. Yeah.
It's gonna start in a couple seconds.
Do you want to talk about what happens when you toast those spices? Like why it's important to do that?
Because we want everything smoky flavor.
Okay. Smoky flavor,
Like
sure.
fire, because where I was raised, it's village. But like 10 years ago, we just got unlimited electricity. Before we didn't have, it was just limited. Especially in the winter, you get couple hours in the morning and couple hours for evening.
Oh, okay.
So it's basically enough to charge stuff and that's it. But other than that, everything is cooked on fire.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I want to try everything with fire, smoky flavor. And I mean, in our restaurant, it's same too. Where whatever you eat, there is a smoky flavor. 99% of our dishes cooked on fire as well.
All right.
Yep. I think it's a mux.
If you were to want to make this dish and you are like, oh, I don't have whole spices, can you use ground spices for it? Would you do
Yeah,
that?
you can do it.
Okay.
You can do it too.
Right. Sometimes I have a whole something and sometimes I have ground and I don't always top them both up at the same time.
Yeah. While our seeds smoking, I have two types. This one is Jordan made pomegranate molasses. This one is Turkish.
Is there a difference?
Yeah, the country's origin and this one is say sauce, but I tasted it basically the same. But if you use two countries, it's better flavor.
Two countries, better flavor. I like this. Okay.
All right. You can add about like 10, half bottle, depends by cup, 2-3 cups. Yeah.
I have found pomegranate molasses at like your bougie grocery stores, so like your Whole Foods and your Metcalfs and like that. But also there's a Middle Eastern market that's out by Easttown, and I found it out there too.
Yeah, Fresh Mart.
I don't remember the name. Yeah.
Yeah, there
I
is
found it
also.
there. Yeah.
You can find all of the
was looking for
Middle
rosewater.
Eastern, Central Asian, everything like food, condiments, spices. Yeah, it's smoking.
Is that it? Is that what you want?
Yeah, that's
All
what I
right.
want.
You could literally see the smoke coming off.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you see it.
Yeah. Oh,
Comes.
woo. Oh yeah, that's so
Amazing.
smoky.
It is smoking.
Yeah.
So yeah, Fresh Mart got everything. They got all kind of sauces. Even you can find the products in any other language like Russian, English, and stuff.
Yeah, Ruthie just took photos at Go Grocery,
Yeah.
which also has quail,
they
and,
just
and yeah, they've got some cool stuff
I
too.
basically met the owner today. He was in
Nice.
my restaurant too.
That's awesome.
We're gonna start working together.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna add the smoky seeds.
It's the mortar and pestle. Yeah. Okay.
I hope it's not gonna just fall down. Just in this. Let's keep this. Oops. And we're gonna grind it.
Ooh, it's
feel the
very
smoky?
aromatic. Yeah, it's very smoky.
Now while I'm grinding, you will start smelling the cumin as well.
Oh yeah.
That's just smoke of coriander. And now
Can you guys smell it too? Like it's.
Not much, actually.
Okay, I want to yeah. Oh yeah. Here, I'll pass it over here.
Ooh, that's hot and hot.
It is hot.
Perhaps unsurprisingly.
Oh, yeah, it smells really good.
The cumin we use basically in everything. In my country, like in any dishes. Starting with soups, salads, main dishes. In my restaurant, same too. We have it in kabuli palav, we have it in our roasted lambs.
Alright.
So,
Whew.
can get the rest of it to this. Continue here.
My uncle is a hunter and he hunts pheasant.
Yeah.
And I have to wonder if like this kind of thing would work for like Cornish hen or pheasant or other kinds of
Yeah.
like more game birds. Yeah. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
I need some balsam vinegar because the pomegranate
this?
it's strong sweet and it's sour, and the balsamic vinegar will
That
reduce
is
that
not
sourness.
messing around.
Yeah.
So it's going to reduce the sourness, you said?
Yep. It's sweet and sour, but it's strong sweet and pomegranate. Just add a little bit, not too much. All right.
Ooh, yeah.
Teaspoon.
Yeah, just a tiny bit.
1, 2, yep.
Just like brightness to it.
Yeah,
really nice,
this is the
okay.
color.
Ooh.
Yeah. You can smell it as well.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, it went like straight to my brain. That's amazing.
Yep. Now we'll add some garlic. You can add like 1 clove. We're doing right now the 12 portion though.
Yeah.
That's why. But at home you can add 2-3 pieces.
Yeah. I think at one point I had 3 of those in my house, just randomly. No one needs 3. And now I don't use them much at all. I just use my knife. Yeah, I'll smash. Yeah, garlic presses.
Take one.
Oh, I think I've already like given them to St. Vinny's, so try St. Vinny's. But no, they're great if you're doing just like a couple. But like I will just like throw them on. I'll just smash them with.
Yeah, but in my country, how they do it, this is how they do.
I would be worried about hurting my.
That's how we do it in my country too.
Yeah.
It's basically when you don't have the squeezer or just
Yeah.
natural way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. That's great. See, garlic is aromatic too. It's all just very aromatic and lovely.
That's our garlic here. Again.
Does it matter having the taller mortar and pestle versus like one that has like more of a bowl? Like, does it matter the kind you have?
No, it doesn't
Okay.
matter. It just wood. I like everything woody.
Okay,
So it's remind me from home
nice.
because my grandparents and my uncles, they make everything from wood at home. If you walk in my grandma's house, it's like the ceilings all made from wood.
Ooh.
They just basically use everything on wood. They make all dishes, plates, because when we eat dinner there, it's all together in one big plate and it's all like woody stuff. So yeah,
Nice.
mix a little bit more.
It does look more effective than the one that I have, which is too wide, I think.
Yeah.
Now that I'm looking at this.
Just need more pomegranate molasses because the amount we have.
Nice.
Looks like the Jordanian bottle wants to come out faster than the Turkish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Any questions from folks at home, Chris?
Not yet.
All right.
All right.
Feel free to ask those questions if you have
Yeah.
them for our chef.
Any questions?
Yeah.
You can use the Ziploc here. At home you can use it, but right now, wish we could have gloves.
Oh,
Do we have gloves?
yes.
Just take gloves. Thank you. We just put everything on top of them. We have to be gentle because they're just teeny tiny birds, and we make sure we get all the way through.
They are teeny tiny birds, aren't they?
They are. We feel sorry
Here
about
is
that.
just as much surface area as possible,
Yeah.
touching the marinade.
The question is about the marinade and the surface area of the birds, and just
You'll
making
get
sure you
all the way.
get as much of it
Yeah.
as you can. Yeah.
That's why you need to open it. When you don't open, you can just put it inside as well. But I think this is the better way. You will get all flavors through.
I liked the suggestion of using scissors to spatchcock because, like, normally with a chicken or a duck or something, I would use like the long, skinny knife.
Yeah, no, this
Fish
one
knife,
is
bony
because
knife?
small. It's a small bird. with knife. I don't know how it would work.
Yeah.
But usually scissors.
Scissors are great. Tiny bones.
Tiny bones.
Just so tiny. This looks so good. I feel like I'm always tempted to overcomplicate stuff like this, and add too many more ingredients, but it looks just so lovely, like smoky.
You feel the smell already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the sweet and sour. All the things that you put into the marinade have intense flavors on their own. The pomegranate molasses does, the balsamic for sure does, the garlic, the toasted spices. They're all gonna hold their own.
Yeah. All right. We're almost there. At home you can marinate and leave it. It's like 30 minutes, but it's better to have it overnight, and you will feel the difference. So right now we're gonna leave it about like 25 minutes, I would say.
Really get it in there. I like that. Okay.
Okay, here's the last one. So, yep, basically we got all of the way, all inside and outside. Should be good.
Nice. Okay.
All right. Okay, we're gonna leave it for like 20-25 minutes.
Okay.
And now we're gonna start making rice.
Okay. Sounds good.
We got basmati extra long grain. We usually wash everything in my country. It doesn't matter that it says washed, but we make sure to wash it one more time.
Okay.
So we're gonna wash it again with cold water 3 times to
Okay.
get rid of starch.
I have one question here, Lindsay. Julia says, I don't know much about quail. Can you share what you know about them?
Ooh. The question is,
Yes.
what you know about quail? So the home cook who's at home is wondering, hasn't cooked with quail before, and just anything that you know about quail.
Yes, I know. Actually, my aunt had them
Okay.
babies, and they raised them. They're quite weeny birds. They don't eat everything. They have a special, I would say food
Yeah.
they eat. They sound when they sing. It's beautiful.
Ooh.
It's beautiful when you have it at home. Usually, when you go in my country, you've been in my country,
Just once.
but nowadays, very traditional restaurants you walk in, they have a quails singing there, the live quails in a cage. They take care of them, but they sing.
Do you?
No, they don't eat it.
Oh, yeah.
No,
The pet quail versus the eating quail.
Yeah.
It's different.
Pet quails and there's
But it's not easy to take care of them because they bird and they wild birds, so you cannot keep them as a pet. What else I know about them? They're delicious.
They're delicious. So are they? I mean, I feel like chickens are relatively easy on a scale from easy to extremely difficult to keep in your backyard. Like people in Madison have backyard chickens
Definitely.
and for eggs usually, but like people can keep chickens and harvest them for their food. Ducks are more challenging. They like water.
Yep.
They're loud. Are quails more difficult than ducks? Would you say to
Yeah,
keep? Okay.
because they're small, and usually they eat the roots.
Oh.
If you have some, we have all the time like backyard, and they're full of vegetables and stuff or flowers. They go eat the roots.
The roots of it?
Yeah, they just go eat the roots of plants, they're small. You don't want to step on them.
Also, I think a thing with chicken and probably duck too is other things in addition to humans like to eat them. So like dogs and, you know, neighborhood foxes and coyotes and things like that. Like, is that an issue? Like quails, I bet my cat could take on one of those.
Yeah, they're small.
Which is not good, but nature.
I've seen the bigger ones though, but they're wild. They grown there. But when you grown at home, because I know there is like the chicken fabrics, they have like thousands of them.
Yeah.
But they're really different when you see the wild ones and at home or backyard and somewhere else. They're relatively smaller, and I bet that the flavor is different too.
Yes, I would imagine so.
Yeah.
We have a related question too from someone who wants to know if the quail being used tonight was raised organically or industrially.
So it's I think industrially, because I'm Muslim. I get everything should be halal. So I got it from Fresh Mart. I think it's raised in America.
Okay.
And it's halal, but I would say it's organically.
Okay.
If they take care of them and everything. We use basically everything halal, everything in our menu, and here is the quail says halal too. I don't know that you can find it other stores easily, like Woodman's, Whole Foods.
What makes a food halal?
It should be slaughtered by Islamic rules.
Okay.
How would say we use different. It's close to kosher, but the kosher goes different process. Like they put salt, they wash it, and put salt again. So for us is you have to start with the name of Allah, is the name of God, like Bismillah, and it's other routines. You don't have to hurt the animal. Whatever you slaughter, you have to be respectful as it was alive. So that's the point.
Okay.
So that's halal for us.
Okay. Thank you. I was like, give us a little halal primer. Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
So, yeah, we washed our rice. Now, okay. We got. Is it warm?
I love the Instant Pot sound like video games.
Yeah.
Like they just,
Okay.
it's like a little Mario.
Folks interested in getting locally raised quail, this is in Lodi.
Will you share that with me on Slack and I can put it in the chat?
Something's going on.
Ooh.
It's good.
The Instant Pot is on.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
It is.
Yeah. I just heard.
I just got my first Instant Pot, and I'm like, I didn't realize it takes like 20 minutes just to heat up and
It's good.
get going.
The less instant part
Yeah.
of it.
It cooks fast, but getting it to cooking temperatures takes a while.
I love my
And some salt.
I love it. The big one to back. 8 seconds.
Which one's yours?
18 minutes. Cool.
Okay,
All right.
so what you've just done here is you have put rice in the
rice.
Instant Pot and you set it for what?
For 18 minutes.
18 minutes, okay?
Yes. There's 3 cups of rice. You can add olive oil. You can add butter.
Okay,
Depends if people vegan, they can just add olive oil.
okay.
Some salt. And wait 18 minutes. And it's
Nice.
gonna be fine.
Okay.
In a home, like if you cook in a pot, let's say just boil it's like ratio 1:2.
Yes.
And you already seem the same. Just trust the timing.
Okay.
15 minutes. It's gonna be ready.
Okay.
So right now we're gonna start kind of. I don't have time.
No.
How long has it been for marinating?
It's 6:29 right now.
6
All right.
minutes, so it's about 10.
We could,
15
yeah, let's do the basil oil. Are you ready to do the basil oil? Wanna do that?
We did some prep.
Okay.
So basil oil, I'll just explain. You just need to get like, depends how many people you're serving, but basically
Okay.
4 to 8 ounces. Wash it up, put it in a hot water.
Okay.
You can just keep up to 1 minute.
Okay, so you want to bring the water to the boil. Back there, okay.
We already did some prep just
Okay.
to save time. Then you put for 1 minute, take it out, put it on ice.
Okay.
Then you put it in a blender, add half of olive oil, and half sunflower oil,
Okay.
a little bit salt, and blend it.
And it's like
It's ready.
it's not super chunky. Like it's a fairly blended blend,
Yes,
right?
because we didn't got some more olive oil.
Okay.
The lack of olive oil today somehow. But yeah, that's what it is. We're waiting for our rice to get ready.
Okay.
Then we'll mix it with our rice.
Okay.
That's what it is. We can start cooking the
Yeah, let's do it.
quails.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's show people how to do it. I think when we were talking about the basil oil, as we were getting the recipe ready, my editor Chris here was wondering about the blanching, because you do it in the hot, like the boiling water for what, like about a minute, and then you blanch it. Why would you do that? And like what's
To reduce the temperature,
okay?
because when you add like hot and to blend it and add the oil, it's just gonna make everything solid, and you don't want to just get burned as well.
Yeah.
So right now the temperature is.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. That's the reason. But every cooks use it differently. They might just use straightly to blender and just wait it.
How long does that last?
How long? It depends when it ends. I was a couple days,
Couple
but
days,
up
okay.
to 1 week just to be safe.
Okay.
I was surprised at how much salt was in it.
A salt on the basil.
Yes.
Basil, it's
1.5 tablespoons seems a lot.
Oh yeah.
for this amount, 1.5. We use like about 16 ounces. So what happens with basil when you wash it, it just gets smaller and smaller, like shrinks. So I prefer to add the salt like by everyone's preferences. So usually I take the medium, not too salty, not like less salty. It's 1.5 tablespoons for 16 ounces. I think it's alright.
I think it needed to be in half again. So because we had 8 ounces of oil and 4 ounces of basil. Or I might have those reversed. Somebody who's looking at the recipe can tell me. So I think that the salt may have needed to come down by half again as well.
Okay.
That's a good call. But yeah, like I would probably, if I was seeing, oh, this looks like it might be a lot of salt, just add less to start and then taste, because that's something you can taste. It's
Yeah.
not going to hurt you. You know. So cool.
All right.
And it was 4 ounces of basil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I remembered, but I.
Is the salt added primarily for the texture reason though, to help
It's because of oil. It's because of
Questions
oil.
about the salts and
Yeah.
why it's in there.
2 types of oil. You can add like sunflower olive oil. You just don't want to get only the olive oil flavor. So you want some salt, so sourness. It's not gonna blend. You can put this away.
Yes.
So the salt helps the two
Yep.
oils combine better with
Yep.
each other. Okay.
To get flavor.
Just pop that right on there. Yeah. And that's when it will go.
I just use only fire, so
I know, it's all good. Jenna can help if this doesn't go right, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you can check it that you're doing it right or not.
Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. That's going to be pretty hot. It's going to be
Just
good.
waiting until the pan gets a little bit hot.
Is that conduction?
Induction,
Or
I
in-
think.
induction.
Yeah, it's an induction burner.
We got the pan ready, right?
Castix has several of these, like different styles
Probably
of
gonna
them.
do only one.
And
for now.
they're sort of like
For-
instant pots, and then
No.
it feels really great
can
if
put
you
just
have like
the-
a small apartment, you know, or you don't want to have to heat up your entire stove.
Because the
kind of hear
it's always 60 something. Right?
Yeah,
You can't do
yeah,
this
it's the
because
fan.
It's like 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
People can read it.
It's nice. It's a nice compliment, I think, to an instant pot, something like this. It's gonna get hot pretty quick, but yeah.
Oil.
Magnets. Magnets.
How do they work?
Oh yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh,
That's
they're
how it looks.
beautiful.
This is Kayla Wynn. She covers
So the
that.
sunflower oil you think is less assertive than the olive oil? Like,
Yeah.
is it milder? Okay.
It's the flavor does matter. When you taste the basil right now, if you do it only with sunflower, the taste is different. Completely is different. The olive oil gives, I would say, authentic flavor. It's the texture is different. Right now we're gonna use again sunflower here. Sunflower. Or
Okay.
it's canola.
Okay.
Just get one of this.
All right. This is great.
Hot. It should be 7 or 10. No, not really.
Technology. It's different than fire.
Yep. Fire is easy.
I mean, I think fire is easy if you cook over fire a lot. But
You'll get used to it.
Fine
just being able
control.
to, yeah, fine
Yeah.
control, right, exactly. Like my electric stove, which I complain about constantly, it's very slow to respond,
Yep.
right?
It seems
My dad, yeah, when I was a kid.
I mean, that's gonna be
yeah.
wild.
Anyway, we just need it for like one
Yeah.
minute, just to get responding. Yeah.
It's like we're going in an induction train now.
It's everything's
That's wrong.
Yeah,
Should we use fire?
yeah. No, let's do it. Let's see what happens on the oil.
No, should we use fire?
Do you want to use fire? All right. Yeah, let it use fire. All right, we're gonna use fire. Sorry,
Yeah,
camera
sorry.
folks. We love you.
Yeah. It's gonna.
Okay, the camera folks say it's fine, so it's gonna be okay.
It's fine.
Yay!
Thanks.
Sorry, induction burner. We like you.
This time,
Not for today. Another time.
yeah, this one is different.
Yeah. Immediately hot.
Fire is different.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Just a little bit oil.
Okay. A little bit of oil in the pan. Yes. You guys can hear them. Yes.
But it's going from 100%.
They should be able to. Yes.
Good old reliable fire.
I know, right? Fire is,
Much easy.
you know, visible, reliable. You can see what it's doing. Oh yeah. Look at the oil shimmer. Like it's already immediately shimmering in the bottom of the pan.
So in Tajikistan, would you be cooking over a wood fire though, or gas fire?
Yeah, that wood
Question
fire.
is about wood fire or gas fire.
Wood
in
fire.
Tajikistan.
It depends if you, in restaurants they use charcoals nowadays, but they definitely will add the wood too, because the flavor of charcoal and wood is totally different. So, but at home only wood fire, no charcoals. Wait. We just put skin down.
That's such a good sound. So skin side down, the quail is
Yep.
skin side down. And you're not crowding them in the pan, just 3.
No. Just to get the crispness on top.
I think in the recipe I said 4 each quail, but clearly there are many.
Yeah.
So do multiple, obviously, folks at home.
You just need to
Ooh.
cook it like 10-15 because it's small.
10 seconds, yeah. Just want to make sure that folks can see that.
Yeah.
It's very hot, yes, exactly.
Here, the crispness we got, and we'll add a little bit water, and we'll put it in the oven, 350 for 15-18 minutes,
Okay.
and it's gonna be good to go. A little bit more.
Oh,
Do you know? Can you open it? Yes, please. Good? Or- That's good?
Connie,
Oh.
slow your roll.
Good. We need timing, like 15-18 minutes.
Ooh,
Why
15
we add
minutes?
water, my
Yes,
question.
thank you. You're the best.
The reason we add water so not to get it dry,
Sure.
and
What is that? Is something gonna explode and we're all gonna...
something just happened, right?
Jenna, we're hearing pops from the oven and I don't know why that
Jenna?
would be.
The pasta.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay?
That happened? Okay.
All right.
Do you want to talk about the quail eggs?
Yes. Well, Alex, we're gonna start cooking them.
All right, let's start cooking them.
Um,
Oh my goodness, look how
hello
beautiful.
everyone.
So, where did you find these? Are these also at Fresh Mart?
Again, Fresh Mart.
Fresh Mart, okay.
And good news is if everyone knew the old location, the former location for Whole Foods, right now the Fresh Mart opening another location there within a month. So it's gonna be bigger, more products and everything. So I think you can find from the Go. What was the new store?
Go.
Go.
Go?
You can find it from there too.
Go. Oh,
Yeah.
They have
they have them.
They
okay.
have it. Yep.
Yeah. I looked around on all of my little websites that I have up for grocery stores, and I was not able to find quail eggs easily. I do know that they sometimes have, so Fresh Mart, obviously, and then I know that Bryant Family Farms will occasionally have them at the farmers market. Some of the farmers market vendors will.
All right, we're gonna start cooking it.
Look at how speckled and
They're really fragile.
oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You can touch. Come on.
Yeah.
You can.
Ooh, like watch. Okay, I want to pass this around. Is that
Yeah,
okay?
of course.
Okay.
I will give one of this
All right.
to you.
All right. Be so careful.
Yep.
But check it out. They're very, very light.
They look as if something that would have chocolate inside.
Yes. Yeah, they do look hand painted, like they have chocolate inside. But they're just beautiful. These are beautiful.
My phone is behind us.
Oh yeah, she's.
To lay eggs inside the grass.
I know. Yes.
Timer.
Definitely like versus fillet of chicken.
All right, friends. Did you want to see this? Oh, you saw one. Okay, beautiful. Oh, okay. Woo, Ruthie. Thank you. And a little tiny is like a little tiny ball.
Just waiting until water gets boiled and we're
Okay.
gonna start boiling this.
Yeah, they do. They look like they should have chocolate. They're so fragile. Well, and again, when we were doing the recipe, Chris was like, "Could you substitute chicken eggs?" And I was like,
No, don't please.
"No." Like,
They're teeny tiny
quail,
pieces.
how
I
big
am
is it?
happy to play the part.
No, it's okay.
I do ignorant really well.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's so funny because I was like, I don't think that would work. Like, yeah, look how cute. Oh, they're so tiny.
They're tiny.
Yeah.
They use it usually in a plov. Plov is daily dish. It's entry, it's rice, it's a carrot. But we eat every day. Doesn't matter. Bring us at 6 a.m. We're gonna eat it.
That sounds so good. I want rice for
We
breakfast.
have it.
Absolutely.
It's called Oshinahor. When someone gets married, the day before actual reception, they both side, groom and bride side, they will have it in the morning.
Oh yeah.
That's called Nahor. It's mean breakfast. So and Osh is the dish, the rice dish we have it. And whenever you go, you will see how good is the plov by seeing on top of it the quail eggs.
I love this.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Did you have this before your own wedding? Did your families come together and do that?
We didn't have wedding yet.
Oh.
We got married in my country and here as well. But waiting for family get together first, then we'll have.
It was COVID times.
Yeah, it was tough. So,
Well, I hope you get that. I hope you get to do that. That sounds great.
yep, I'm waiting too. So, yeah, we wait until it's get boiled. If
Okay.
someone just doing the water boiling faster, you just need to keep it. I just need a spoon. Let's see. Yeah, this helps too. Why we use it? Because when you just drop in the water, it's just gonna break.
Oh.
So
Sure,
you
yeah.
can just place. I'm so
I love it.
careful with that.
Like, whoo.
And place it into water, and keep 2.5 minutes. That's the ideal time. After that, it's gonna be hard boiled.
Hard boiled.
So we want it not really hard boiled, soft. So we're just waiting for water.
Kind of like a ramen egg, like more like that texture, like a soft boil.
Yeah.
I like eggs in pretty much every format except for 1,000 year. No, not really into the 1,000 year. Yeah. But all other egg like variation, I'm down.
You have to wait so long for the 1,000 years.
You do. You really do have to wait.
Longer than
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, but I like all other eggs. I think. I have never had ostrich. That's the opposite side of this.
Nope.
There's steam coming out. That's a good sign.
I just don't use this, and I.
Oh.
Technology can't be trusted.
You're doing fine.
I smell rice. Like this, there's.
Yeah. No, this is fine.
good then.
This is an older version than mine, I think. But like, it's usually it should be venting a little bit, and then
So
you can make it
stops
vent a lot.
itself when
It's doing
ready?
fine.
It's gonna stop itself when it's ready. Okay.
Yeah. If you set it for 18, it will stop.
29.
Okay.
So it's been 16 minutes.
So it should stop within 2 minutes, and I.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And then it will vent. Yeah.
Then it goes into like keep warm mode.
Yeah. It just for the moment it just says on.
And
keep
it says
warm.
keep warm.
So it's
That's
Jenna.
normal. That's normal.
Jenna, it says that it's fine.
It's still in the warming process, and then it will turn to.
All right. I'll water
18
start
minutes
boiling.
seems like a long time in an instant pot for rice. I will say.
It's supposed to be 18 to 20,
Okay.
but the warm up time is like 15 minutes.
Oh my god. Okay. Instant pot, not instant. It's all good.
No good. Oh,
Okay.
it's max, right? We got the level already.
Yeah. I think yes. It looks max to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. We're doing great.
All right. Start placing them.
Have one viewer report of having tried an emu egg. Would not recommend.
Oh, thank you for that report. That sounds like a lot of egg. Like a lot of egg, right? Emu is very
Is the report
large.
to not have it at all, or just not
Nasty, he said. So I think it's
Oh,
not the
nasty.
volume.
Okay.
All
Maybe
right,
we'll stick with little tiny eggs.
Easy risk
Ooh.
taker.
Whoa, ew. Okay, all right.
Fragile little eggs.
Oh my gosh.
We just place it carefully. Someone timing, please.
I got you.
See, that careful. I was one of them as well.
2.5 minutes.
Did you lose one?
You see one.
We lost one. Okay. Do you want to grab a
Yeah, I will probably know that one.
2.5 minutes? Somebody with a phone.
I've got it.
You got it? Thanks, Alex.
Got one.
Okay. Beautiful.
Oh, we just wait 2.5 minutes. It seems rice almost
Rice
there.
is doing it.
Yep.
Okay.
What is the timing for oven?
How are we doing on a timing for our
7 minutes.
7 minutes?
Okay.
All right, we're doing great.
49
We
seconds.
just need one plate.
Yes, we just need one plate. Here. We're doing great. So, I have a question for you
Yes.
from your restaurant.
Okay.
So, Ruthie and Beck and I, we went over and we had lunch, and one of the things that we had was lamb, I believe, and it came with salt that was on fire. How was the salt on fire, and why was the salt on fire? And tell me about the salt.
Everyone is interested about that. Like, why is salt in a fire? Because unfortunately, we saw the people that they're dipping their food onto that salt, but we said, please don't eat. And people get interested anyway. They dip their food into salt, and the fire, because it's ambience, and we're giving, as I told, we cook everything on fire.
Okay.
We're trying to give a piece of fire to people, like not a candle, as all people say, but to see that this food was cooked on a fire. And it's also cold outside.
It is cold.
But
It
please
is cold outside.
don't dip next time.
Don't
because
dip the
it's isopropyl.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the
Isopropyl.
reason it's on fire.
Yeah, okay. It's really cool.
It is?
Like oil in the salt.
It's isopropyl.
Ethylene
Oil
alcohol.
would not, it's gonna smell really bad.
The eggs are.
All right,
Okay.
the eggs are ready.
All right.
Here, let me get a
Do you know where you want them to be? Do you want to?
I will just keep them in cold
Okay.
water.
Yes, we had the beautiful plates. We had the beautiful plates. Yeah, Uzbekistan is what he said. Where the plates are from.
That was nice of you, ready.
They're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
If anyone has the opportunity to go to Boulder, Colorado, Boulder is a sister city for Dushanbe.
It doesn't have packaging.
Dushanbe sent over a tea house to Boulder. So if you go there, there's a beautiful ornate wood tea house in Boulder.
Yeah, so for those at home,
Jenna,
our guest
cold
Zach
water.
here is talking about a tea house
You
in
got
Boulder
hot
that was
water
sent
here.
by a sister city.
Dushanbe, which is the
Yes.
capital.
Put them in.
That's really cool. Thank you. Yeah.
It's a little easier to get over there to Boulder than it is to Dushanbe.
Easier to get to Boulder than Dushanbe, yes, for sure.
Is it ready?
It's ready to plate it.
That's really cool.
We need to ask Lindsay.
Okay, how are we doing?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
We think the rice is not gonna be on time.
Okay.
I heard it. They told me we can substitute with quinoa
Okay.
just for sake of time. Yeah. Right.
Okay. Beautiful.
Hot water.
That's great.
Like heat tech. It's all hot.
All right, the rice is going to take a little bit longer, so we're going to do some quinoa,
Yeah.
and that's going to be with our dish tonight. But we will have the rice in a little bit. But the rice is fairly simple. You can do it in a rice cooker at home or an Instant Pot.
Don't trust technology.
Don't trust technology. That's the lesson. Don't trust technology.
I'll get you the chunk.
Yes.
Our hot plate didn't get hot.
Our hot plate didn't get hot. I mean,
Instant Pot was an
I do
instant-
not want to shade Castmix because all of their products are perfect, but just everybody cooks in different ways. Yes, and that's good. And we can have beautiful fire or induction. So okay. We're moving the eggs from the
Yeah,
hot water to the
cold
cold.
water.
Yep.
Because we don't have ice. The ice machine is broken.
Oh, the ice machine broke.
Again, technology.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Oh, beautiful.
Would
Thank
you
you,
have
Ricky.
ice in Tajikistan to cool them down or not?
To cool down or just water?
Just water.
Yeah. But if it's snow, just grab some snow from outside. Easier.
The question is how he would have pulled it down in
Yeah.
Tajikistan versus water versus ice and water.
We lost another 2.
Oh, they're so delicate.
There.
The shells must be very thin.
The shells are really thin. We give us a couple minutes.
Okay.
We got the quinoa.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, it'll be on the
I
website.
sent it to my Tajiki sister, so she can see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just need some spoon.
Oh. Okay. Thanks.
2 minutes left for the quail.
Oh, 2 minutes left
Oh.
for the quail. Perfect. Thank you.
Good then.
I estimated the temperature for the quail when they're done. I said about, I think 165 maybe? I'm not sure.
By Celsius,
No, Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. We put 350.
No, I know, but what to temp the birds when they're
Oh yeah,
done. Yeah.
165.
Yes, okay, good.
Standards everywhere is standard. In my country too.
Yeah.
This must be cool.
This is very pretty quinoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's nice.
One minute, how many minutes?
1 minute and 7 seconds.
All right, we got about 1 minute.
Almost. I got it.
Okay.
1 minute.
Just draining off those quail eggs. Whew.
Yeah, they're good.
I am thinking about trying to peel those and keep them intact somehow, and
Yeah.
it's going to be interesting to see.
Do we have smaller? Okay. Here's our eggs. Just simply, but really careful. Yeah.
Flavor of love. Time's
Yeah.
up on the quail.
Okay.
Lindsay, good. Time's up on the quail.
Thank you. We just got time on the quail.
We get it right now. Here's our quail.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Just one place it somewhere. Because we need more of this.
Yeah.
When's Easter?
All right.
Ooh.
I think the temperature is a little bit the difference
Yeah, yeah.
because the gas and the electricity. Is it the gas on? No, it's electricity. Different, but this is what we're looking for, and they're ready. The crisp. Gotta
They
put
look
it
beautiful. Okay.
down. Right. Okay.
The popping is really like I feel nervous about the popping. The popping is
Me
really
too.
unsettling. Okay.
Nothing
Okay.
pops in my restaurant.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all fire.
It's all fire.
Either it's gonna burn or smoke. One of those.
Okay. Alright.
When the rice is ready, we're gonna do different plating. I'm not gonna mix with basil because the quinoa and rice, they're totally different.
Okay.
Basically, the reason I mix basil oil with rice is to give it color.
Okay.
And it's interesting that how the rice turns to the green. So, and because of quail, is all the time is wild green. That's the reason I
Okay.
added the green color. But we can just serve it on the side. Okay, wait, it's ready.
All right. The quail smells wonderful. It really smells good. Oh, pretty.
Just need a knife. Yeah, the timing was wrong, I think. But we got it anyway.
A little too hard boiled, in his opinion.
It should be soft boiled, but that's what we got.
Sure, it'll still be.
Is it 2.5? You should say. Start.
Well, no, but I started at 2 minutes, 10 seconds.
Oh,
Comes out of minutes.
All right. Woo.
Just a little bit salt on egg.
Looks crisp.
Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. All right. Thank you. Yay.
Again.
Woo. Thank you. Over to you.
Don't want to distract from the quail.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. No. Oh my gosh.
Thanks again to Chef Manu and to Lindsay for the demonstration tonight. I've decided I'm making an executive decision.
I love it.
The winner of the bottle of wine is Julie McNeil. For your question about quail, all you need to do is come by Leopold's. Sometime just tell them who you are and that you want a bottle of wine at Cooking with the Cap Times. They'll be glad to take care of you. Shout out to Stephen though for the compliments about our piece about Go Grocery, but you live in another state. So. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Kessenix, Leopold's, and Hinckley Productions. And again, if you'd ever like to join us sometime to enjoy this here for yourself live, it's a lot of fun. Become a member, membership.captimes.com, and subscribe to the Corner Table, our new food newsletter, captimes.com/newsletters. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Thanks so much. All right.
Ah. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. I just need water, please.
Do I need water?
I thought you preferred fire.
Yeah. Just like to drink?
Fire.
Yeah.
He's got those bright lights.
I think to drink?
I forgot the
Yes, I think so.
1 second.